Clic, mao, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao, gazo, clic.
Hey collective, thank you for joining me today in the ethers. Okay, so we're going to jump into your reading. I feel like it's a lot of dark hating ass energy out here, collective. So I feel like this is kind of like a karmic ass energy reading, so you can recognize who's in your energy. I feel like this reading it's not about pretending things are fine. Like, I don't know why I keep hearing enough is enough. Okay. I don't know if you need to go watch that movie. It's a Jennifer Lopez movie, right? I don't know if this is your energy, this is what you're in, but I'm feeling like enough is enough here, okay? I feel like this is the moment you face what's been draining you and turn it into fuel for yourself, right? Because clearly you've been gaslit for quite some time. All right, so the first card out is the Eight of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups in one row. Your first row. This is out the gate, okay? I feel like the whole reading is opening up with some form of fear. And I'm going to have to pull clarification cards, and, I'll let you guys know when I do that. But I feel like the whole reading, it's screaming to me fear, loss, regret, loss of energy, right? Someone feeling trapped in an old situation, possibly an old story. I feel like somebody or something has kept you doubting your worth. I hope that makes sense. I feel like what Spirit wants you to know is whatever cage you think you've been in, whatever, like, I feel like somebody tried to keep you binded to them, if that makes sense. Maybe an old lover. This definitely could be work energy, because you can have people like this at work with you. But I feel like you're not binded anymore. Okay, you're not caged in anymore, right? You're not stuck. That's just the bottom line. I do feel like with this energy, because this is high anxiety. All right, I'm nobody's doctor here, but I mean, the fucking reading is giving me anxiety, and I'm just looking at cards, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this is very specific, right? Some of you are scared of walking out of a situation. Maybe because of what this person has done for you in the past. And I see it, so I'm gonna have to say it. Maybe because this person done something great for you 3 years ago. So I feel like you are in debt to a person. You're scared of walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. And this is a scarcity mindset here. I feel like a lot of you maybe share financial resources with the person. So you could be worried about money here. You could be worried about approval. Maybe you guys been together for so long, you share the same friends, right? Or you, I feel like it's along those lines. Like you're worried about what someone else is going to say. I feel like this energy, your whole entire collective, your whole entire first row, I feel like you've been programmed by people. And I'm getting, for some of you, possibly people like this person's family, Whatever is happening right now, it was done intentionally to you, by the way. So, but we're going to get into that as we go. But I feel like you've been programmed by people who actually benefited from you remaining small. Does that make sense? They benefited from you hiding. They benefited from you not expressing yourself, not for some of you this could be an ex, family members, right? Ex-friends. Whoever this jealous, envious energy that I'm picking up on, they benefited from you staying stuck. You have the Page of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse. And for some of you, this could be an ex, for sure. With the King of Wands out here in reverse. You could have been in a relationship with this person. For some of you, you could have kids with this person. Could have been married to this person. This is Leo's Aries Sagittarius energy right here. I feel like eyes are on you. Whoever this person is, this King of Wands in reverse, they wanted to keep you stuck. They wanted to keep you trapped. They wanted to keep you silent. They wanted you to feel rejected. They wanted you to feel neglected. I feel like, you know, because when the King of Wands show up in an upright, that's a stand-up person. That's leadership, right? That's vision. That's being bold. That's daring, right? It's big ego energy, right? Big D energy. You know what I mean, right? When they show up in the upright. But this person is showing up in a reverse. This is a whole entire bitch. This is someone who spreaded rumors, who's in their ego, who feels some way. I feel like for some of you, because you wouldn't accept an apology, this person has been coming up against you. For some of you, this person has been doing black magic too, to keep you stuck, to keep you energetically stuck to them, bind it to them, and as well as to keep you energetically feeling rejected, neglected. It was like a whole smear campaign against you. This person has been watching you. For some of you, this person kept you in a competition situation. Whoever this energy is, this is a rival who plays confident, right? They play confident. They play like they got their shit together. But they move out of ego, if that makes sense, right? And I feel like you're not matching that low vibrational energy here. Spirit wants you to see who this person is very clearly, okay? Learn, all right? Observe, and I feel like you need to stay strategic here. Because I feel like whatever this person is doing, and I feel like this is all psychic attacks. I feel like this person is coming in, they're even attacking your future relationships, if that makes sense. I don't want to sound like I'm in some fairy tale situation here, but I mean, you cannot believe this shit, but whoever this person is, they believe in this. This is truth to them. So they're attacking relationships that's coming towards you. I feel like they're putting negative energy out there and gossiping about you and creating some sort of situation, some sort of dynamic where maybe some of you for some time had a bad luck in love, if that makes sense, right? Like you're getting, I feel like you're getting the same negative energy that this person gave you, but it's showing up in different people. Like, I feel like whatever entity, whatever dark energy that they're using is hosting different people. So I feel like they want you to feel like this too. The minute that you think that something is popping with you, the minute that you think that something is going to move forward, this energy of rejection show up. And this is the energy that this person is giving you. And they don't have to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just saying that because I'm looking at the signs and, this is what's coming out. But they could be embodying that energy. Whoever this is, this could be somebody, baby mother, ex-wife. This could be someone, ex-husband, baby father, right? They don't want you to be happy financially, mentally, spiritually. They don't want that. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm telling you what keep this person in some sort of energetic field with you, right? If that makes sense. But by you mastering your craft, by you not matching this whack ass, low budget ass chaos that this person is trying to create for you because they're a liar and a motherfucking thief, I feel like a lot of you are elevating past this. They see now that your divine masculine or your divine feminine is coming in towards you, despite of the trickery that they're trying to do, despite of their kitchen witch behavior, despite of what altar they got you on, despite of what jar they got you in, despite of what freezer they froze you in, that it's not working. Okay? So this person, whoever this energy is, I just want to, I don't want to scare you guys out there, but they're coming back for a second round. But I feel like this person is defeated. Your first row was the energy they tried to keep you in. And they're still monitoring you. They've been monitoring you for, I'm getting years at this point. They've been stopping your growth financially, in romantic relationships for years, and they've been feeding off of this energy, hoping that this was going to benefit them some way, somehow. So you have the Hangman out here. You have the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Five of Wands. So there's been a few things that was delayed for you, right? And I feel like for some of you, it could have been this energetic flow this person was trying to push your way to keep you stuck, to keep you bound to them. But your delays with the Temperance card being out here, your delays, it wasn't denial. I feel like some of you been through a lot of hardships, whether it's been in love, friends, family. And I just want to let you guys know that this person tried to disrupt your whole entire life. They didn't want no one to support you. They don't want any, I feel like they prayed against friends coming to help you, or, they prayed against your family. They want you to be seen as unworthy for some reason. This is this person's goal here, because this person obviously feels, unworthy. I feel like, thank you for that horn hunk out there, but I feel like there's some sort of truth here that maybe you're revealing that got this person's panties in a bunch. I'm just going to say it like that. So, like I said, you have the Hangman. So the Hangman, it feels like delays, right? Sacrifice, it's waiting, it's perspective, right? A new perspective, it's lack of direction. And I feel like with the Hangman showing up in the upright for you, that your delays, it wasn't denials. I feel like some of you went ahead to get loans, tried to open up a business. This person in your life has been monitoring you, whether they've been astral projecting to you, right? There's some way that this person is keeping tabs on you, whether it's through tarot. Maybe they're getting readings done on you to see what's coming in towards you so they can try to put a stop to it. I feel like this is that person's energy right now. But I feel like, again, your delays, they weren't denials, right? I feel like you were divinely protected. You were forced to pause so you could heal and kind of like regain balance. Spirit moved you away from this whole gossiping ass energy here where I feel like there was other people coming up against you, right? But they were fighting like this meaningless battle. And I feel like a lot of people who were following this person here, this King of Wands in reverse, they're starting to realize that this King of Wands in reverse is either just stuck on you or they're just out to get you. Let them swing at the shadows. I feel like you already ascended here. So you're kind of above the negativity. You're like, you're having an out of body experience because I feel like a lot of you are like, wow, wow, it was this person all along coming up against you, doing things under the moon, burning candles, doing rituals. This person has been doing this to you for quite some time now. For a lot of you, I'm getting like 10 years, 9 years, 5 years, 5 months. This person has been constantly coming up against you, constantly sending you psychic attacks, constantly just trying to keep you in a low vibrational energy because this is how they were able to manifest. Let's go, Spirit. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, we're going down a rabbit hole. Let's go. But I feel like a lot of you have ascended. And if you haven't ascended yet, you're going through it and you're ascending, right? This is a test. What are you going to do? How are you going to play this card? What are you sending back? What are you not sending back? Who are you praying to? Let's go. Because this person here, I feel like for some of you, they're going out of town. They're going out of state. They're going out of the country to get this work done on you. For a lot of you, they got your names buried in jars. They got you froze up in their freezer. But what they don't understand is that you're so divinely protected. So this is where this gets interesting, right? So you have the Judgment and the Four of Cups. Clearly. Okay? Clearly, it's a reckoning here. I feel like you're being called. You're being called up while refusing the cup. So that goes back to what I said earlier, where this person want to offer you a cup, but they know they could never motherfucking talk to you again. They can never be in your space. You guys could never share the same energy. And for some of you, this is maybe your kid's father. This is someone that knows you on a different level, but this is someone that knows you on a different level only because they portrayed an energy. This person is coming up against your soulmate. This person is coming up against your twin flame. So for a lot of you, you think what they're doing to you is directly to you. For some of you, this person is attacking relationships that's coming towards you. They're attacking friendships that you had, right? Where they're making you feel as if you can't trust anyone. Does that make sense? Some of you are meeting people to be in relationships, right? Connections. And 1 minute this person is great, and the next minute this person is moody, and now they ghosted you. And you think it's this person with the problem, right? The person that you met has the problem, when in reality, this is your ex for some of you, or this is either your ex or your ex new person. Whoever this is, right? This is that person sending those energetic psychic attacks towards you and whatever relationship you're about to get in. They don't want people to view you as the divine masculine or the divine feminine. They don't want people to see you as the truth, because then it's going to expose exactly who they are. Let's make it make sense. So like I said, you have the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Five of Wands. You have the Judgment and the Four of Cups, right? I feel like you're being, again, I keep hearing like you're being called up while others keep refusing the cup. So you've been in relationships where people are not accepting your offer of love, right? Your offer of basically just of love, your cup of love. And I feel like for a lot of you, you think it's you, right? While this person is not accepting, like you guys been vibing, talking, but they won't accept this cup of love. For a lot of you, it's this person here sending you these attacks to your relationship because they don't want you to be happy. Even if this person is in a situation, a relationship themselves, they secretly still don't want you to be happy. So they're consistently under the moon doing attacks, sending you attacks. And for others of you, you could be with someone right now where they ex can't let go. So they're sending them attacks, right? Sending your person attacks, and because you're connected to this person, the attacks are affecting you. That's for a small group of you. You got to ask yourself, do you still want the life you prayed for? Like, you understand? I feel like a lot of you, too, are in a mindset where you're clinging on to someone or something you've outgrown. Don't let boredom or bitterness make you miss redemption. Okay? You have the Lovers out here. The Lovers is in reverse with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So this connection to this King of Wands, whoever this person is in reverse, I just want to let you guys know that whatever agreement spiritually that you guys had, whatever connection that you guys had is over. There's a broken agreement. This person, I feel like collective, you lived up to your end of the bargain, but this person did not. Obviously, they're showing up in reverse. So there's a broken agreement here, okay, spiritually, right? I feel like there's betrayals, right, that built walls. Listen, the last sword here ends the cycle. You got 10 swords in your back, and I'm going to get to that card, okay? You got 10 swords in your back. There was this one last sword. This was the straw that broke the camel's back, right? This is the unforgiving situation. This is the, I'm sending you back to the universe with peace and love. May God have mercy on my soul so I don't continue to wish whatever, right? This is that energy. This is the pain that gave you boundaries at this moment. This is why this person is coming up against you. This is why this person is attacking you, because I feel like your boundaries are so strong here. I feel like the next person that comes in, because I feel like this person, this soulmate here, this twin flame energy here, by them even getting in your energy is triggering this old person here, by the way. Okay. This person is coming up against you. For some of you, you're not even with your soulmate. You're not even with your twin flame. But for a lot of you, you met this person. You know who they are. They know who you are. They're in your energy some way, somehow. And it's triggering this King of Wands here in reverse. And I feel like the next time love or partnerships enters into your life, I feel like you'll choose from a healed strength, right? Not wounded hope, not potential, right? You're no longer listening to words at this point. You're making people show and improve, right? Because you know what you bring to the table. You know who the fuck you are. And guess what? Everybody else do too. Just because the person is the loudest in the room doesn't make them right. And there's always two sides to a situation here, because I feel like you guys got a lot of people coming up against you, a lot of people gossiping because they're listening to this fraudulent person. However, I feel like these people are also knowing, they're coming into light here, that this person is also fraudulent as well, if that makes sense. Right? They feel like this person is still just stuck on you. This is why they're behaving this way. For some of you, again, this could be your baby father, possibly your baby mother, right? It's a whole smear campaign because you don't want them, or because you're not accepting an apology for some of you. You have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and the Death card is showing up, right? So I feel like the healing process for a lot of you, it's exhilarating right now, right? I feel like communication clears the air. There's endings, right? Birth transformation. I feel like the Death card showing up, Scorpio energy here. The Death card showing up is in a loss, right? I feel like for a lot of you, and I've been channeling this for some time, it's more of a liberation kind of thing. I feel like you're shedding the identity of the struggler, because this is how this person tried to keep your energy. Like you're struggling, you know, or you're struggling to connect with people. Your family don't even fuck with you. Your friends don't even fuck with you. This is the energy they want. They wanted to keep you hidden. They had to keep you hidden because this is the only way that they were able to for some of you, they sacrificed your situation, right? This is how they were going to financially support you and whatever broke ass motherfucker or broke ass bitch that they were with, right? They wanted to take from your divine essence, right? Their whole life is a lie, and it's now coming to a close. It's now coming to a close because I feel like for a lot of you, you're not keeping quiet. A lot of you are speaking your truth. A lot of you are being seen, being heard. And, you know, whether you feel it or not, or believe it or not, you do have a lot of supporters that fucks with you heavy. You're no longer in survival mode. This person wanted to keep you always in struggling mode, always in surviving mode, always in a situation where you feel like you're being rejected, you're being neglected, you're being disrespected. This is the attack. So this is when you're isolating yourself, this person benefits from that. But for a lot of you, you're coming out of that energy, and thank God, right? So you have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands here. I feel like this is the last test. The pettiness, the jealousy. People trying to pull you back into conflict. I feel like I said, it's a whole campaign, a whole smear campaign on you. But they know whoever this in reverse motherfucker is, this person walking on they hands, this person, they're blocked. They're blocked. They're blocked intuitively. They're blocked from the heart because they're so caught up on you. And if this person is in another situation or relationship, I feel like the person that they're with, they're stuck on you too. Because the person that they're with want to know what it is about you that got their person stuck on you. And the person that you are not accepting back into your life, you're not accepting some form of an apology here, they're mad. I feel like whoever comes into this person's life moving forward is just holding space. This person feels like they're never going to be able to let you go. So I would suggest for a lot of you to do a lot of cleansing, a lot of spiritual cleansing. Because even though you defeated this person, even though you push past this last test, they're not giving up. And whoever they're with, whoever they're gossiping to, whoever they're lying to, they feel some way about this too. They're realizing that this person is still stuck on you. They're not moving on. This person is trying to pull you back into some bullshit state of mind, some bullshit conflict, right? They're trying to keep you in that energy. This is why they're gossiping. Gossiping is a form of spell work. So this is what they're doing at this moment. They're projecting, right? People that come towards you. I know that I feel like you guys have been meeting people, right? And for some strange reason, they have the same energy as this person here, this King of Wands in reverse. Why do you think that is? Different people, different colors, different heights, different body size, but they carry that same energy. Why? I'm telling you, this person here is spiritually attacking you. And it's time for you now to put the weight down. You don't have to prove anything anymore, because I feel like this person here is being exposed for I was about to say the half prostitute, the discreet DL person. Yeah, they're being exposed. You don't have to prove anything anymore. When you stop reacting to this situation, their power dissolves, if that makes sense for you. I feel like, listen, this spread, it's not punishment, right? I feel like for a lot of you, this is initiation. I feel like you're moving from overthinking to clarity here, from betrayal to some form of wisdom here, from exhaustion, because you've been spiritually attacked by the same person over and over and over. And this person has been recruiting other people over and over and over. Like this is a fake ass energy here. You know, the energy that likes to throw the rock and hide their hand. You know that energy, I always used to say this, right? Like, you can say whatever you want to say to me and I can take it and I'll still poke out my chest. I'll take it on the chin. But you let me have to break your ass down. You let me have to say one or two things to you. Then nobody want to fuck with me for months, right? It's so funny. But this is the clown that you have a whole entire DL clown. that doesn't want to get exposed, that continues to gossip, continues to send you spiritual attacks. For some of you, this person is, like I said, going out of town, going out of state, going out the country to get this work done, right? You literally have a whole clown. But I also feel like with the Page of Swords here, although a lot of people are curious about you, collective, I also feel like they're waking up to see that this person is a whole fucking clown. All this overthinking, it's done. You went from betrayal to wisdom. You have a whole new rebirth here. Every sword that this person came up against you, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at what your back looked like. Look at what this person did to you. This is past relationships. So when you thought somebody was being, you know, effed up, I'm not saying for some of you that they weren't, right? Somebody that you met, because we're going to come across, if you're healed, people who are unhealed are going to be attracted to your light. So they're going to come in, obviously, you know, with the presentation, right, with their representative. But for a lot of you, all these swords here that came up against you, that this person stabbed in your back, recruited other people to stab in your back, right? Prayed over your finances, hoping that that would fail. Prayed over your physical health, hoping that would fail. Prayed over your relationships, hoping that would fail. All these swords here. It became boundaries now. Every burden here, it became a lesson. Every motherfucking ending. I'm about to start preaching. Every ending cleared space for your expansion. So when this person thought they were coming up against you, and they thought, oh, I'm just going to attack the divine, because number one, they thought you didn't know that they were sending you this message, right? And number two, they've been doing it and getting away with it for so long, for some of you years, that they felt like you weren't going to do anything about this. But then this showed up. Yeah, look at that energy. Feel that energy. This energy showed up and put a stop to all of this fake ass shit. So now you have this person here walking on their hands, still trying to lie, still trying to gossip, still trying to make you feel like this energy here, five of Pentacles, out in the cold, fucked up finances, you're never going to reach your goals, you're never going to succeed. This is the energy that they want to keep you in. And guess what? You realize that this was all a mind trick. Because if you look at this 8 of Swords here, you can see that this person can clearly come out of this energy, right? They can clearly get the hell out of that energy. But they were stuck in their head. So I feel like you guys are no longer stuck in your head. You have the Ace of Swords out here. That's clarity. That's truth. You are aware of who was sending you these attacks, right? For some of you, you're reversing that shit. And for others of you, you're just moving away from this whack ass shit. Because look, they're all dogs looking to get a bone. Look at this. Who wants to be mixed up in that energy? Be real. You have the 10 of Wands out here too. The 10 of Wands, that's burden, that's stress, that's anxiety, it's defeat, right? It's burnt out. And you have the 10 of Swords. So again, 10-10 is showing up in your energy. What I want you guys to do is look up that angel number 1. Number 2, it's the good thing about these 2 terrible cards is it's an ending. You'll never repeat this cycle again. And that's the problem that this whack-ass person is having, who tried to sacrifice you. Whether they tried to sacrifice you physically. For some of you, you fell ill. For others of you, it was your finances, it was your love life, it was your relationships. This person, whoever this negative person is, they didn't want people to come towards you. They didn't want you to receive any help. They didn't want you to have any resources in hopes that you would possibly have to return back to them. Five of Cups energy. This is how they wanted to keep you every day of your life until you die. Crying over spilled milk. Crying over shit that never served you. This is how they wanted to keep you, not sleeping, stressed out, anxiety, worried about what somebody got to say about you, knowing whatever the fuck anybody got to say. Number one, they're whack and they won't say it to your face. Let's just be clear about that. And number two, they wanted to keep you in your head, because if you're like this, if you're like that, then there's no way you can be in this energy, because you won't even trust anybody. You won't even trust somebody coming towards you, stuck in your head. They wanted you to feel like this towards a connection that technically you're supposed to be in. Every ending here, every 10 of Wands, every 10 of Swords, it cleared space for your expansion, collective, okay? So listen, this is the end of your reading. Thank you for joining me today in the ethers. I rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus. Like, this is such an ugly, hateful, spiteful ass energy, such a whack ass energy. And if you're getting this energy, clear your space, send that shit right back. Fuck them, because they clearly don't give a fuck about you. Your affirmation here today, and I normally don't do I do affirmations for myself, but you got to go with what you feel, right? But say this to yourself: I release control of what hurt me. My truth is protection. My purpose outshines every motherfucking projection that's sent my way. Okay? I release control of what hurt me. Who hurt me? My truth is protection. My purpose outshines every motherfucking projection. And there is no weapon formed against me that will prosper. Period. All right, this is your reading in the ethers. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.